Fire Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. That's exactly what we're going to do, Python. We're going to go and check out these flying trials. And we're going to do the final part of the Chasca's part of the trials. We have like a day left to do it. So, to get our extra special rewards. So let's do it.
Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Of course.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Cucosaurs. Bit of a low turnout, huh?
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Oh, you've been using these things.
Whoa! We're really flying!
Oh, don't tell me that you can't be replacing your Cucosaurs with these packs.
I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Cucosaur.
These phlogiston wings are awesome!
I feel like that's going to go wrong somehow. I'm not too sure about this.
What's going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
What happened while we were gone?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
Yeah, if our tribe, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Cucosaur?
You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed a flying trial. Right, Elder Alba?
Elder Alpa?
Yeah, maybe she's not convinced that does it count if you're not using a Cucosaur?
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Cucosaur, does it?
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chasca had to ride a Cucosaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chasca, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
Yeah, it's an unknown quantity. I think you should use it with caution.
Right? That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
You could easily have like two divisions. One people use the phlogiston wings and others who are Cucosaur riders. Have them be evaluated separately on their abilities. Keep them separate. That way people can go one or the other routes depending on whether they want a more traditional approach or the more modern approach. But I think these packs need more testing.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now you're saying it doesn't count?
We don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the phlogiston wings.
Yeah, see, me and Chasca, we're on the same page here.
You all raise valid points. But Chasca, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice.
No, you could bang it out quicker than that and just refine it over the time. No, I think that's a bit pessimistic.
We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Huh?
Hey, stop staring into space!
Thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Cucosaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Yeah, there's got to be a reason why they're doing that as well.
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
Huh? Chasca?
Okay, I guess we need to go after Chasca to figure out what is happening. Are you going to tell me?
Chasca rush off like that?
Yeah.
And then Elder Alpa and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
Yeah, there's got to be something deeper behind it.
Oh, it's back! It found us again!
Well, just the one?
Run! Get out of here! Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
Stop! All of you!
Chasca! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing!
Okay, what's going on here?
What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
So it really is you,
Who is it?
sister.
Oh.
Wait, sister? That Cucosaur is Chasca's sister?
Okay, come on, explain yourself. What's going on?
Koya, wait!
Is Chasca gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
Yeah, we should.
Chasca, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry.
You're not going to keep following her?
No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were kids.
When you were kids?
Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Cucosaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans. Not all Cucosaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe, so whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans, and made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes.
In other words, you turned her down.
No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity.
It's got to be tough being torn between two worlds.
But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her.
But after today's events?
If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
Okay, let's do that. After tending to the wounded, Mutota gathers something.
I hear there's been another Cucosaur attack.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Cucosaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Cucosaurs anymore?
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
This cause a little bit of division between people in here.
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Chasca, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Cucosaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Cucosaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkon's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chasca, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But...
Say no more. I'm in. Chasca's my friend. The Flower Feather tribe are my friends. Chasca's my friend.
Thank you.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look into it. Also, Chasca, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with.
But will she even talk to us?
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Bow your head. Aha! That's all I've got.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Okay, so I'm not sure what's happening there. I just came over here to do this the chest, but there was some I couldn't really read the subtitles because I was too busy trying to battle. But someone said there's someone stuck inside here. I was freed at last, freed from this saurian cart. Oh, the cart's so stuffy and hot and stinky too. I sat in it for half a day and I already feel like it shaved 2 or 3 years off my lifespan. Who are you? How did you wind up here? Ah, yes, I haven't introduced myself. They call me Conluf, a trainee priest of the Masters of the Nightwind. My training's a work in progress at the moment, and to that end, the elders of the tribe told me that there are ancestral treasures to be found all over Natlan. Go do some treasure hunting, Conluf, they said. And so they kicked me out of the tribe under the guise of training. And well, my keen ears picked up some clues about treasure to be found nearby, something about finding it if I followed the footsteps of some beast. But it doesn't refer to a sumpter beast, I thought, or it could be an alpaca instead. Either way, I followed the sumpter beast to the camp these folks had made, and thinking I was some manner of sumpter beast thief, they locked me up. Forget the buried treasure, I was about to be buried myself. You had an incomplete trail of clues to begin with. Right you are. I shan't act so rashly going forward. Perhaps that lesson is the greatest treasure I could have obtained from this period of imprisonment. Still, I have to find a place to make a nice shower to take a nice shower to get the smell off me. Thank you so much, my saviour. Allow me to give you a humble token drawn from my limited travelling expenses to show my gratitude. Cool. That was unexpected. Okay, so we have to get across over to there. I was going to see... I guess we'll just take these guys out.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Into the wind!
Settle down!
Okay, that's all of them. Has that helped us in any way? I don't know. Seemed like it. Who is that? Oh, okay, yeah, you didn't like that either.
Bow your head.
There is no escape!
Right, okay, oh, well, what we can do then, I guess maybe, can we... I forget how we do this now. There we go, we can... Oh, no, it's not... Oh, I see, we can go up and then glide. Really? Okay, well, we can get across. And then we just glide across. I guess it works.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story.
I liked it.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Hey, Mama Bird. I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
Hi!
So you understand Saurian language?
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess. Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble.
Chasca explains the situation to Chimpu, though, through
I
series
know
of
she's never
gestures.
been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time.
What did she say?
She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Okay, go to where Koya lives. Okay, I guess we want to use this. Okay, is this anything? Oh, yeah, so we can enter. Okay, yeah, that gets us up to the top. And then we want to glide over. Oh, hang on, where are we? Oh, hang on. Oh, this doesn't look good. Is this right? Let's just go up here for a second. I think we need to go follow these little things. Oh, this is scary. Hang on. Oh, wow. Oh, right, yeah, there's the whole another area of the map I haven't unlocked yet. Okay, right, we'll do it then. Please fly up. There we go.
This is a really remote location. Because she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first. Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Got it.
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack.
Oh, that could explain things.
No,
What's wrong?
it's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I
Probably those
searched
merchants,
day
I
and
guess.
night and finally found them.
She says them. Does she mean... Oh no.
Oh, yeah! Tafal's contraption is working like a charm. Got her in one!
Oh, this, yeah, with our packs, look.
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per catch.
Well, looks like they were using tranquilizers, not necessarily fatal stuff. Get them.
Chasca? How do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even think about running away!
That was easy.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Oh, this is cool.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
Wow. Chasca throws a malfunctioning trouble into the distance. Moments later, a huge explosion rings out.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
That can still be arranged.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am... No, it was...
Well, she says it was you.
If you still want to deny it, we have other ways of making you talk.
Just tell me, who sent you here?
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Cucosaurs we can find. And he also said that this Cucosaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
So where is he now?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face.
No.
And whenever we trade Cucosaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
Why does he want you to catch Cucosaurs?
I don't know, honest!
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the trackballs is drawn directly from the Cucosaurs.
What?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Cucosaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
That's enough. So the Cucosaurs you took, where are they now?
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
I guess that just means we can't go after the ringleader yet.
T'Pol. T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Chasca! Traveler!
That voice! It's Alpa!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on?
Well, let me fill you in. You explained T'Pol's scheme to Alpa.
I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I'd definitely know him.
Should we head back to the tribe and do some investigating?
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes? That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, He unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Cucosaurs' approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Okay, so that makes sense. He's kind of pursued a technological alternative.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Cucosaurs.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Cucosaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chasca. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Cucosaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Cucosaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Cucosaurs and slip some Mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence.
I mean, we need to catch T'Pol himself.
Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is going to be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him. Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, Sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
Everyone departs, leaving only Chimpu and Koya. If you're worried, go ahead and follow her. Tell her about me. Mum can take care of herself. Got it. Okay, we need to go gather intel.
So Alpa says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is... Wakey, wakey, Shilonen!
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
Seems like you two both love climbing trees.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child.
Is he in the tribe right now?
Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him?
It's a long story. To try to explain what happened simply and briefly.
Huh, phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like, no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Cucosaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Okay, go to the workshop. Okay, well, I think then we'll probably have to call it a day there. We're running out of time for this quest, but I think we've got one more day. So I'll make my way over to the workshop, but we will have to leave it there for today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we can get this all solved up next time and get this quest completed. So yeah, I will see you very, very soon. Bye!